Welcome back to the Longer Than a Decade podcast. Double podcast weekend, you feel me? We got the second guest in the fucking building. Fuck the Knicks. Let me stop.
Hey, Gabe,
I want to see how he's going to look.
This is my nigga, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
My partner right here is my boy. You feel what I'm saying? It's the fella, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got this
No. Let me do it.
Go ahead, nigga.
Yo.
Oh, you got the fella in the building. My nigga Annis here, you know what I'm saying? No need for introductions, man. We got my boy Benji, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Genjutsu himself, you know what I'm saying? Great fucking Sunday, I ain't gonna lie. It's been sunny as fuck for 2 days, looking like beach weather, you know what I'm saying? But regardless of the fact, bro, I'm glad you pulled up. I know I was supposed to make this happen. You know what I mean? He got me some Coronas and shit. I don't drink, but this is gonna be in the fridge soon.
Appreciate y'all.
I'm gonna drink that shit later. I'm lying. I'm gonna drink that shit later, man. But yeah, Benji wasn't here the other day, so he's here today. You know what I'm saying?
Who cares?
Niggas just hate the truth, man.
Shout out to that nigga Benji, catch fire, man. You feel what I'm saying? Catch fire.
Bringer. You know.
Hey, but look though, man, y'all doing good. It's good to see the Knicks like actually balling.
Yes, sir.
As far as like like relevancy in basketball.
Is this a basketball podcast? You think so?
Nigga. No, nigga. No, it's
we
not.
finna talk about some basketball today.
We of course, man. Like when it's in the season, this is when I want to get into like basketball. When it's kind of not, it's like
it makes sense.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like bro, like y'all doing great, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you was when y'all beat us. I seen Julius Rand. I say, bro, I don't want to go on Twitter.
And let's
Big
not get
shout.
it twisted. This is a true Knicks fan.
Julius, fuck up off me, Randall.
Yeah.
That's
like the
Knicks.
The Knicks give me cowboy vibes. Like,
They do, ain't it? Yeah, shake my hand, bro. Shake my hand. Yeah,
That's actually very wrong. That's very wrong.
every year is y'all year, and then fuckery.
I don't think so.
pure
I don't think
fuckery.
so. If you want to compare them to a team like on that level, then it's more so like fucking Tennessee, the Titans, who like if like you know what I'm saying, like that's true fuckery.
Yeah,
As far as the Knicks though, I feel like we have been relevant all the time. Everyone's always talking about us. That's one.
Got some good young pieces on that team.
Yeah, we've always had like opportunities to run with something, and then we were just missing
Y'all
a
best
thing.
lineup
Well, we had Melo.
Melo, JR, Iman Shumpert, Tyson Chandler.
Man, our best lineup is right now. Our best lineup is right now.
Defensive player
bro.
of the year, Tyson Chandler.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
Like,
you coming off of people acting
Steve Novak,
stupid.
wet as fuck.
No,
was
no bench.
that Tyson Chandler in his prime?
Yeah.
That was Tyson Chandler
Defensive
coming
player.
off of his prime.
Coming
Coming off of his prime.
Yeah, because you remember his.
Was
he
still
he
elite
on the-
defensively.
he was
Was still elite
Mavs.
Exactly.
Mavs,
He
Tyson
won it on the
Chandler,
Mavs. Yeah. Amari Stoudemire monitor coming off of his prime.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony
J.R. Smith in his prime.
still in his prime. Yeah. J.R. Smith.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
That was your best team.
That team you had.
Denver
that
was
team you
prime
had.
JR.
It
Denver was prime
wasn't, bro.
This
It
is-
wasn't.
Denver was prime JR.
If
I wanna
you think about
ask
it,
you
bro,
quick.
we had Baron Davis
yeah, you
and
did.
Raymond Felton as our point guards.
This
And
Baron
Jason
Davis
Kidd.
after the injury.
Jason Kidd, if you want to think about it on his last
No,
legs.
you niggas had pieces, nigga. Y'all had pieces. Like y'all had like.
Didn't have good
Y'all
quality.
tripping. The pieces that we have now are way better than the pieces we had then.
I ain't gonna argue with you because you've been a Knicks fan for
Man,
a
you
long
were
time.
quickly.
It's
I
like
like
telling
him. I like
me.
quickly, bro.
It's like telling me like our 09 Heat
I
team
still don't like
was
getting out the
is
first
better than what?
I don't like them getting out the first round.
I don't think so either.
You think
bro.
they can't be like Atlanta or somebody in the series?
No, they're
That's
beating Atlanta.
hilarious.
Definitely
Atlanta
Atlanta.
making them
I'm
blood.
just right now how y'all is right
Miami
now.
Heat might not.
I'm ready to talk my shit.
Yeah, I know. No. I know. But at the
Yeah.
same time, like you gotta see Bucks. You gotta definitely see was it Bucks and who else? I forgot in the East.
Well, Bucks are the top team.
Probably
Celtics.
Cavs. Like I see y'all winning against the Cavs in 7 because they
Can't
really
fuck with the Celtics.
I
like.
don't see them beat.
Yeah, you can't fuck
Bro,
with the Celtics. I
we're
don't think so.
fucking with any team.
Ooh.
That's one. We beat any team.
They beat
It's
Boston
not gonna-
6 times.
That's what I'm saying. We're beating any team if in a playoff run. Now, what team on what day? That's the thing. Who's our first round pick? It's not going to be the fucking Bucks. I don't think so.
Right.
If we have a 5 spot, it's going to be either Brooklyn or I don't know. I don't know if Miami makes a run. I don't know. Who else is around that area? I don't think it's gonna be the top 3 though. Celtics, Sixers,
Y'all biggest threat is Bucks and Celtics.
And Bucks.
That's how I'm gonna look at it. Y'all biggest threats is Bucks and Celtics.
and that's
for
a
sure.
second round play.
For sure. Yeah. Bucks or Celtics. I know
got Bucks at
either
number
way.
one, Boston
But the
number
first
2.
y'all getting out the first round. I believe that. For
We-
sure.
Sixers at
We
3rd.
whooped the Celtics
sure.
ass tonight. I'm talking cash, bro.
Yeah.
Celtics don't see us in the playoffs. Like, they don't want to see us in the playoffs. It's crazy what we doing right now in New York because Julius Randle is playing at his highest. Jalen Brunson was the best piece that we added in years. That was such a key piece. Shout out to
Hart
him.
and Jalen.
I'm so happy for
Josh
Derek
Hart
Brunson,
was
bro. Like,
an
'cause people
amazing
was
addition
questioning
as well.
him, bro. They was questioning if he's
Everybody,
really
yeah,
that dude.
because
He's that dude.
we didn't know what he was going to be.
Bruh,
But
this dude
he
can
is
play.
a first option point guard. That boy knows how to make a shot. He knows how to make a play. He's everything. Facilitating the ball, making sure we have less turnovers, and he's good on defense.
Bro, you know what?
Our
You know
whole
what else?
starting lineup is good on defense.
He's very patient. Like,
He is
I'm
very
watching, bro,
patient.
but he's very.
There was a
fucking
shot
patient,
when we
bro.
played
He played
Miami.
with Luka.
Yes, bro. There was a shot when we played. He hit like he was so patient. Like we doubled him, and then he got out the double, and then he did a spin.
Okay.
But before he fucking he faked it, we didn't catch it. But then like he jumped back, bro. I said that shit ain't going in, bro. That shit was cash. I was like, this nigga is wrong.
Yeah.
I said, holy
He's
shit.
Give that boy his shot.
When
it's
he
in
shot
there.
that shit over Bam, nigga, I was like, oh shit, we
He's dirty,
lose
he's
this
dirty, man. He's
game.
dirty, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But to kind of get back to you for a moment, because LTD fans were it's basketball season, so we always like to talk basketball. This is my guy, you know what I mean? Look, stand-up comedy, bro. Like I wasn't really surprised when you actually got into stand-up. Nigga is funny, bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? Nigga funny for real, man. Like no funny shit. He's funny, but. I used to do stand-up comedy like way back. This is before I even met this nigga.
Damn, I know that about you.
Yeah, I used to like.
Yeah, they
I used
grew
to,
this nigga out of telling niggas that shit.
Yeah, I used to do that shit, bro. I used to I know like when it comes down to creating the jokes. I don't like to. What I used to do was try to pin everything, and then it almost felt like, damn, I gotta memorize what I wrote. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like being a rapper in the studio, memorizing what you wrote. So. Like kind of like based off like you're a starter right now. I don't give a fuck. Let me say it like this since we still talking sports, but like based off stand-up comedy and what you've been doing, like what has been like the best part of doing stand-up, going to shows, inviting people to shows, like what's been the best thing for you?
All right, yeah, man, I appreciate that. Shout out to you for doing that because it's no
joke,
feat.
Man.
Yeah, it's no joke. It's jokes that we telling up there, but it's a lot to get up there and really put yourself in that position. Yeah.
Sure.
For years I always been a writer. I always write my jokes and everything like that. Like funny shit that happens, I might capture the moment, jot it down. Yeah. And that's how we keep those moments alive. That's how we keep, inside jokes always funny and things like that. Mm-hmm. And eventually, shout out Sean, he had that showcase where he had a platform for a bunch of artists, and we had a comedian. Yeah, we had the comedian
shout out Sean, man. Shout out Sean.
Son I'm Sleep from Twitter. Shout out him as well. He was the first comedian for Sean's event. He did the headliner. He did well. Bop. That shit was fire. Mm-hmm. And just the competitive nature in me, I'm in that crowd and I'm on some like, yeah, I could do that. I have the jokes. Like, I could do that. I know, like, I make people laugh, all that shit. So we go up to Sean, I tell him whoop-de-whoop, da-da-da. And the next show I'm performing. And honestly, the best part of it all is just being on that stage.
Right.
Like, setting foot on that stage.
The energy in there was great, bro.
Yeah, the energy and getting a good reception, getting a bad reception, but just being on that stage and getting laughs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not gonna laugh at everything. Not everybody's gonna laugh at everything. Mm-hmm. Some people might not laugh at anything. Mm-hmm. But fuck it. Yeah, I'm up there telling the jokes, and I have that presence. You know what I'm saying? I have the want to do it, and I know that I'm funny.
For sure.
Even if they not laughing, somebody laughing.
You know what I can say, bro? Since I met you back at Sage, bro, you've been a very confident nigga. Like,
oh yeah,
very confident. Like, no matter what it is, like when I talk to this nigga, you would think this nigga is 6'5" if you talk to him over the phone. That's how confident this nigga is, bro. So what's like the mental preparation you do to like get into, before you go on stage, like? Are you kind of like trying to memorize everything you wrote? Because for me, my struggle was memorizing the shit that I wrote. And then I started telling jokes as if I was in the car with my homies, and that's when I got comfortable. Yeah. Like, is that kind of like what you do in a sense? Like, you try to like remember what you write, or just kind of get comfortable on stage first?
Okay, so it goes back to the writing. I write everything down, and I 100% practice everything that I write down. Sometimes I write it down to like a T, to the exact thing that I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna say it, and it does come down to practice, reciting what you wrote, but a lot of times it's even just the idea. you know what I'm saying? You come up with an idea, that delivery has to be funny, and you could kind of picture how it would be funny for you.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
that would go into it as far as like how you want to deliver it and just making sure that it comes across as a good joke. But other than that, like write and rehearse. Like, yeah, the same as anything else. You want to practice what you're doing. You don't want to just go up on stage and wing it.
Yeah.
Like, I've done that before, and it's not pretty.
Yeah,
you know, especially I be
not,
drinking
bruh.
and shit. Like,
It's not. Benji, I tried one time, man. I had my first bad show. It was in Pembroke Pines. But most of the time that I went out there, like, I always think about like this, Benji, where like if I go out, will these jokes hit the same with the same type of like, you know, difference between like white comics versus black comics, right?
Yeah.
People have a certain like taste for like comedy and shit like that. So I was like, yo, if I tell these jokes about me being in the hood, will it hit the same with a lady in the crowd or look like she should have been on the Golden Girls? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
no, I feel that, and
you know,
the reality of it is it won't.
It's not.
You don't know what type of humor everyone has or anything like that. But at the end of the day, the joke lands. You know what I'm saying? If you said the joke and you know it's funny, you've practiced it, you've rehearsed it around people, you know it's funny.
For sure.
The joke lands. So it does depend on the audience sometimes. But even in that audience, the joke lands.
For sure. And I think based off of like, you know, like when I was doing stand-up, I realized like I could rap too. Like I've been knew how to rap. I just never cared. But then like I really noticed like comedy and rap is like the same thing. Punchlines. The only difference is putting it on a beat.
And delivery.
Exactly. So it's
say that shit the right
same.
way.
It's in the same realm. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to take your beer, nigga.
No, you good, bro. This nigga's a fiend.
This is my second one.
Yeah.
He don't be around. He don't be at Julian house like that. Right now. He's drunk over there. For real, we drinking.
Shout out Julian, man. Shout out Julian. But yeah, man, I wanted to kind of get into like, you know, just overall, like when it comes to podcasting, and I kind of speak overall too. I feel like people will run with it in ways where it's like, it's almost like those motherfuckers who just be doing the dumb shit and is playing this shit out in a sense, right? It's kind of talking about women and shit. A lot of that shit you don't really want to hear as much, you know what I mean? So, you know, what I built this podcast off of is to give people like you who do other things and entrepreneurs a platform to kind of tell what they do, spread it, you feel me? Make clips, whatever it is, but kind of help people who, you know, who fuck with me and you know, just in the general sense, like helping you progress. You feel
I
me?
appreciate that, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like, I mean, our circle has always been like a dope ass, tight knit ass circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've always been there for each other, progressing each other. I was just talking to Nate out there about that same shit, about how like from when we met each other, we all been leveling up and everything. So I'm always there for the progression. You know what I'm saying? If like even the people out there watching, if you got an event that you want to throw, you want to do like have comedians there, like. Because you haven't before, like it's always, I know a lot of these events are always like tailored around like artists, like musically wise. If you
It's good to have somebody just
exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
and
sure.
the shit is out of love. Like I don't be asking for fees or nothing like that. Like
For sure.
if you want to pay a nigga, cool, buy me a drink. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
But like real shit, the shit is exposure for everybody. Everybody grows. The shit is fun, networking, all that.
For sure,
Like,
man.
I love it.
Yeah.
For sure. So I'm gonna say it like this, bro. This is facts. When you a funny nigga, it gets you a lot of pussy. Say it. You can say it, bro. It's facts. This is facts. Am I lying?
This is one of the most toxic people
I'm not.
Hey, if she laughs,
It's facts, though.
Hey, they say if she laughs.
nigga, what's the main thing they said?
But no, but they say,
I'm
no,
not
but they,
gonna-
hey, but they do say if you make a laugh and giggle, them cheeks gonna jiggle.
Yeah.
If you make a laugh and giggle,
You feel what I'm saying?
them
Yeah.
cheeks gonna jiggle.
It don't matter.
I ain't
man.
toxic. I'm light skinned.
Here he go. Here he go.
They
Like,
attacked me.
a regular light
They
skinned nigga,
attacked
you know what I'm
me.
saying?
I don't know
Here
what
you go,
to say.
man. No, man. No.
Yo.
This is facts, though. Am I okay? So, like,
Man,
Cause I know this nigga, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I know this nigga.
I be
as
chilling.
soon as you get him laughing, bro, it's a ride.
I be chilling.
It's
I
a
be
ride.
chilling. It's bro, a lot of people
Like,
don't
did you
like
chuckle?
just being themselves.
Did you chuckle? Oh, I got her.
Right. That's going through her head. That's
You
what
could be
she
a
realized.
player.
Yeah.
It's a reason why Roddy rich. got the bitches. I bet that nigga is hilarious.
That's hilarious.
I bet that nigga is hilarious. I
Hey,
bet you man, look.
When you short,
You gotta come with something, bro. You feel me? When you a short nigga, you gotta come with something.
You gotta have something.
You feel me? They already know the deal, man. You know the deal, man. Like, they know the deal, man. But either way, I am not toxic at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah,
either
that's
way,
what's up. That you're not supposed to be. I'm not either.
I'm not toxic, man. I just know what I'm
treat
doing.
Every one of my girlfriends fairly.
Like I said, I know both of y'all niggas. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I know both of you.
Like,
you feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, and talk. You feel what I'm saying? But
Right.
go ahead.
Every shorty I deal with, even if it's at the same time, y'all are all getting equal treatment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no toxicity and nothing like that. Like, you would come to me, talk to me about your problems. You know,
It sounds good.
it's a very healthy dynamic around this
sounds
block. Very healthy dynamic around this block.
healthy dynamic.
Healthy dynamic,
That's
man.
player shit. Very player.
So, man, like, let's say, from like 3 years, 4 years from now, right? Stand-up comedy is where you see yourself, for sure. Is that like...
So that's a great question. 3-4 years from now, I see myself stand-up comedy, writer's room, something along those lines. Even the vintage business that I've had going.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. That's on the list.
Sal. Like we
Shout out Sal.
definitely trying to push that a little
Sunshine
more.
Vintage
You feel
Club,
me?
man.
Get that flying. So there's definitely a couple different avenues I can see myself progressing in, but I definitely want to stay relevant as far as writing. Like, writing is the basis.
I
Whether
feel you,
it
bro.
stays comedy, transitions into movies, TV shows, anything like
does.
that. Yeah.
Use Kevin Hart as an example, man.
Exactly.
Kevin
Like,
Hart,
shout out him.
Rock, anybody who doing what they
Yeah,
love,
Key
just
and
always a
Peele.
transition. Of
Both
course.
of them as well. Like, you
Of
feel
course.
me?
So who's your biggest inspiration as far as comedy?
Dave Chappelle.
Of course, the GOAT.
Yeah,
The
the
GOAT.
GOAT.
If
The
you'd have said
GOAT.
anybody else, Nate would have looked up.
And then Richard Pryor is
Richard Pryor, you
definitely
gotta say
yeah.
he's the
Richard
GOAT,
Pryor. I was gonna say
Yeah.
Richard Pryor is probably my favorite comedian of all time, but Dave Chappelle is right there. Like at least for my generation, just because I grew up seeing Dave. You know, it's
Yeah.
just a bit different. You know.
This nigga
But yeah, those two for
Madara is a
sure.
psychopath, bro. Nigga getting
yo,
excited, bro.
What these fights right here?
These
What
niggas
is
getting
this?
excited. It's Naruto.
What?
Yeah,
But
this
he opened the
this
8th
the
gate.
war. This the war.
It's the
Oh,
war, yeah. He opened the 8th gate and he like the Madara is laughing at this nigga like, yo, I'm excited. Like, this nigga's a psychopath, bro. The GOAT, you know what I'm saying? The GOAT.
You know.
But yeah, those are kind of like my inspirations. I used to get mad, like, well, not really mad. Like, niggas used to be, like, when I used to go to high school, VA, niggas used to be like, this nigga look like Kevin Hart and 50 Cent at the same time. Nigga, they used to call me 50 Hearts.
That's crazy.
I used to call me 50 Hearts.
You like Kevin Hart, bro.
Savage.
You
This
just
shit
like
crazy.
Kevin Hart.
Hold up.
I don't
You
know
was
how to
in high
roll.
school when Kevin Hart was coming up?
Yeah, I think so. I believe so.
Well, yeah, you
No.
got
This is when his second comics came
Kevin
out.
Hart been out, bro.
He been out for a long time, but like
He was
seriously
in Soul
funny.
Plane, bro.
Seriously funny came out when?
Yeah.
Soul Plane came out like 05, 06, 04 or something like that.
I was in middle school.
Yeah, but nigga, I don't
No,
remember
I'm talking about
niggas
when he's
talking about
first
Kevin
stand up,
Hart.
like his
Yeah.
I'm talking about seriously funny when he dropped.
Yeah,
that.
exactly. The
I think
big
that was
stand-up
what
comedy.
year was that, Nate? Was that 2010,
Right now.
2009, something like that? But
Damn.
I was in high school. I just started high school. I think I just started high school, bro. Just started. Like I probably was transitioning.
Seriously Funny
from
came out in 2010.
2010.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So no, I was already in it. I was a
Yeah,
freshman. I was a
yeah.
freshman. Yeah. So yeah, when he came out with that, that's when shit took off. You know what I'm saying? And I
That's a
just
fact, yeah.
that shit was just annoying. But I kind of was looking at it like, yeah, I am really funny. I started applying myself. There was a chance, like I could have actually, like, I started really studying, watching stand up all the time, because I knew from a long time ago that I did not want to work for nobody, bro. To this day, like I finally found the job that I love. Like,
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I started day one. Sometimes day one is like, but I know for a fact you could tell when the job is like, this is what it's gonna be, because he's very transparent. My manager's like, this is what it is and this is what it is. You feel me? When you work for somebody like that, you just want to come to work, because like he ain't gonna sugarcoat shit
It's
for
cool.
you.
We was just talking about that.
There's a saying like I forgot the percentage, but people work for people, not businesses.
Right.
You know
I know
what I'm
that saying.
saying?
I know that saying. People work for people, but not businesses.
Yeah, like it
Because
comes
you're going
down
to work
that,
for
yeah.
yourself. You're going to work to get a check for
know
yourself
what I'm
to do
saying?
what you want to do.
There's a million jobs that I said a million. There's hundreds of jobs that pay the same shit. So you're gonna work at a job that you feel me. You feel like you relate with the people the most.
Right. That is
so
true.
that's always dope when like your boss or whatever, you know, shows that relation.
That is true, because I spent those 3 years that I was at that job that will not be named again. I was wasting a lot of time, bro. Like my checks weren't even, I wasn't even seeing 1,200. I wasn't even seeing 1,100. The highest check out there were like 900. They kept me at the same rate for like 3 years, on and off contracts and shit.
That's every 2
How
weeks.
the fuck do you? Yes.
Yo.
How the fuck do you like how do you have a business like that, bro? Like how do you lose the shit, lose the contract, bring the contract back, lose it again, bring the contract back, hire more people? Like how the fuck, my nigga? Like, and you don't even say
Bad
nothing.
management.
You don't say nothing. You don't even say this is a contract position. You think that you thinking this shit permanent. That shit is lame, bro.
Yeah.
So I got no respect for them over there, man.
Fuck them. But we all, you feel me?
No,
That
bro.
we
Shit
level
is
up.
fucking lame, bro.
Fuck
Shit is
them.
annoying,
For
man.
real.
Shit is lame. You know how I feel, Nate. Fuck them niggas, man. And it's crazy because you spend 3 years at that company, you feel me, and it's like you just never see change, and it just gets frustrating, bro. I been was tired, bro. I was exhausted, my nigga. Way before y'all even got there, yeah. I was exhausted, bro. It's annoying, bro. So you know, I want to ask you something, bro. Zendaya is about to make $1 million per episode of Euphoria. Have you ever heard anything like that?
Wait, per episode of a TV show?
Seinfeld?
I think Seinfeld was hitting $1 million a show.
$1 million episode?
Fucking Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men. 2.5, yeah.
You made $1 million?
Yeah.
Per
Damn.
episode? That's wild.
Charlie Sheen was that dude, bro. Like,
Damn.
2.5 Men was like the most popular show in America back in those days.
So
what
now
about-
the difference is Seinfeld and 2.5 Men were on regular TV.
Yeah.
Like it was
Streaming
accessible.
Yeah.
Euphoria is on HBO.
HBO Max.
And they're paying her that too. Yeah, that is pretty.
Yeah.
That is pretty
You gotta have
impressive.
HBO to watch it.
That is pretty impressive. You know
And
what?
it's
You know what's
still
great?
pulling in them numbers?
What's great is when I see like the people we used to watch, like back in the day, like Disney, Nickelodeon, almost.
Yeah.
Like Frankie Muniz, bro, is like a dope ass person, bro. Like you watch his interviews.
Yeah, nah.
You gotta watch the podcast interview with what's that dude from Jackass, man? The nigga
Steve-O, man.
Steve-O
Yeah.
podcast.
I follow Steve-O podcast.
He had Frankie Muniz on there,
Right.
bro. He was like, what he was.
He drive cars now, right? I think
Yeah, he drive cars now. Not he
Yeah.
just started doing that. Like, well, we just noticed he started doing that. I'm sure he was been doing that, but
Shout out
the
Steve-O,
nigga
he
like,
off them drugs.
bro, he was buying like parking lots.
He
Yeah,
worked at the
yeah,
swap
he
shop,
is.
bro.
He worked at the swap?
Yeah, he used to work at the swap shop. Like, he
That's
no cap.
funny.
Yeah, he used to work at the swap
I
shop.
believe it.
Like
He
way
was
back in the day?
He went to
Like,
Clown
way
College,
back?
bro. He was working at the swap shop.
That
I
makes
know
sense.
that.
That's why he liked that.
I didn't know that. Yeah,
He
yeah.
probably gets-
That boy was on Flocka before.
Yeah.
CO2 fucking CO2.
Yeah, bro, I would
Like,
What, Steve-O?
Steve-O
probably had drugs before he got big, son.
Steve-O was off them jiggers, bro. Broward County jiggers, bro.
Chewing on Molly.
Yeah.
Frankie Muniz,
Frankie Muniz is
net
one of
worth
my
of
like,
30 million. You know what
That's
I mean?
what's up.
Like,
He put his head down and he I don't know what he been doing, but he put
Money,
his head
bro.
down. Yeah.
money,
shit.
bro. Like, he stayed out the way. He
Yeah.
didn't change. You feel what I'm saying?
And like, you know, like T-Pain, you know, him
T-Pain,
being
he
in
do
the
his
game.
streaming shit.
You know what's crazy too? Like
I don't fuck
how
with that nigga.
big, like, shut your ass up.
I don't
How
fuck with
big
T-Pain.
like streaming is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all of these things, like anime, streaming, gaming, all that shit was looked down upon back when we was growing up.
Look at T Grizzly.
You know what I'm saying? T Grizzly don't even want to make music no more.
Yeah, I know.
$200K a
I be on Twitch every day. I
You see
follow
this
T
nigga?
Grizzly, I follow T-Pain, I follow a lot of these artists. These niggas want to be streamers so bad, and they're doing it. They're making bread off the streaming, but the scope of it is insane because they think they making money, but then Kai Cenat just broke the record. 300K subscribers at one time. He just broke a record, which was held by a white man, Ludwig. Shout out Ludwig. He's cool too. He got some good content and shit. But like Kai Cenat coming out of New York, like doing that, you know what I'm saying? Like that changed the game. And artists, I don't feel like there's gonna be a rapper or anybody like that that's gonna consistently top those numbers. Drake's stream with Ninja and Travis Scott been surpassed. The views on that stream at like one time, I think it's been surpassed.
So let me
Maybe
ask you
not,
now.
but even in that case, like I don't think you consistently hold those numbers.
So you don't think like a major artist can start streaming? So let's say, for instance, right? Say Rihanna starts. I'm gonna make a gaming chat because she look like she's the type to just play games.
Yeah.
Say she make a streaming channel and take it serious. You don't think she breaking that number?
If she take it serious. But she's not doing what these other streamers do. They go out of their way for like to make their
To make this
stream
shit.
lit, bro. Like you talking about watching somebody in their element all day.
And the thing about Kai Cenat, like, motherfuckers coming to him for clout. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro.
He not reaching out to no. They coming to him.
He
You
got
know what I'm saying?
Blueface in the streams. He
Ice
got G
Spice.
Herbo, Ice Spice. He got all types of people pulling up to his crib.
I think I just seen like G Herbo try. Was it G Herbo?
It was G Herbo and his
Trying like
youngest
a
son.
pregnancy fucking.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
That's
You seen that shit?
yeah.
I don't know, man. Like when it comes to streaming, because I wanted to start a gaming channel myself, but I was just like, I don't really have the time. Because if I work on an album, like what time am I have to make a game, to make a stream? So it's like, I'm just trying to do it sometimes, you know, as the fans grow and the music is blossoming right now. You know what I'm saying? Like once I drop this project, I think a lot of things will change. And I have foresight, bro. So a lot of things I'm seeing, like what I usually do, I'll create an EP and I'll put certain songs on there. So whatever I see the plays go up on a certain song, it's like, got him. Yeah, got him.
Exactly.
This will be up there to live. Because I noticed like songs like Greater Than Your Best, or Greater Than My Best, people weren't really fucking with it at first because the beat, and I knew the beat is like, I wanted to do like a California style Kendrick Lamar, like
West
TDE
Coast,
type
yeah.
West Coast type shit and spit. And then now niggas are starting to pick it up. I seen this shit, I was like, now y'all niggas see, hey.
They see the vision.
So yeah, man. So when it comes to stand-up comedy, like how long you been doing it now?
It's been a year.
Been a year?
Yeah, it's been a year.
It looked like it's been a good year for you, man, because you ain't really like, I
First
haven't
show was
seen.
last year. Like that
First show was last year. Wow.
Yeah.
How many shows you done already?
Probably about 40 to 50.
Jesus Christ. 40 to 50 shows already?
40 to 50 shows in a year.
My God. My guy doing it. You doing it, bro. That's a good ass number, big. I thought you were about to say like 10 or like, that means you working though, you know what I'm saying? Because that sounds like the amount of songs I have on the internet.
Shit. But
Yeah.
you know, like, don't get it twisted. 40 to 50 shows don't mean I got 40 to 50 different sets, routines and shit. Like I do the same routines. I probably got like a good, you know, such and such amount of them that I switch out, depending on the crowd, like you were saying, the audience and everything, reception. Yeah, dog. It's been a fun year. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a fun year. Great networking. Great meeting people. And I could definitely see, like, I need to get more adamant about just marketing and targeting the biggest stages now. It's
sure.
like, all right, boom. I've been practicing. Now target the biggest shit I could do.
For sure, man. Shout out to my nigga Sal. We're gonna get into this really quick.
Love that nigga.
I want to talk
Yeah.
about Sunshine Vintage
Boy,
Club
man.
really quick. You know what I'm saying? Sal's solid,
yeah.
man. I fuck with Sal, man.
Shout out Sal.
Sal,
Shout out Bryson coming. Sal having his second kid.
They shout out that boy Ramon too, man.
Yeah.
My boy engaged. You feel what I'm saying? That boy Ramon is engaged.
Shout out my nigga E.
For sure.
I fuck with E, man. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
Julian too. Shout out Julian.
Nah. Julie wanna move to New York and shit. Nah.
Julian in New York, nigga. Bro. I linked them with my mans out there. And
Y'all niggas stayed out there together though. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. That
How
shit
far
was a
y'all?
good
How long
time.
you been knowing Julian now?
I've known Julian since. I've known him since middle school.
Damn.
Yeah.
When he be posting them pictures back in the day.
Yeah.
Funniest thing I've ever
He
seen in
had
my life.
the three ponytails.
Yeah.
Miami, dog. Nah, this nigga in Miami selling empanadas on the side of the streets and shit, bruh.
Yo, kidnaps and shit.
But one of the real shit, one of the dopest dudes I've ever met, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, ain't gonna lie, on some real shit. I ain't trying to sound corny, but like, I met y'all boys through him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm thankful for that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never have a group of friends like y'all boys. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. That's
dope
real.
as fuck. Real shit. Like,
You gotta
I
have
love
real
y'all
people
boys,
around you,
man.
man.
sir.
You
I
know
love
what
y'all.
I'm saying?
Love y'all,
Them
boys.
Slack channels used to be fucking
Yeah.
funny as fuck.
Yeah.
We used to be sending gifts every day, bro. This nigga used to send the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? But talk about Sunshine Vintage Club, like what you're doing with it, like where you see it, you know, as far as like 2-3 years from now, where you see that business growing. Cause how long you been doing that now? Like, well, partnered with Sal, right? Y'all partners?
Partnered with Sal. We've had Sunshine Vintage Club going since 2019, I want to say.
Yeah. So since okay.
2019. So it's
About
been
4 years.
4 years.
3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
So how have you seen it progress as far as like, you know, as far as like customers and promoting it and shit like that? Like how have you seen it?
So we definitely, like, as far as inventory, the shit is set. Like, we have so much dope shit on there. We have so much stuff that we haven't even like added to the website yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely seen, like, it's noticeable. People know us. We've marketed it to like all of our people. So our media circle, everyone knows that we have this going.
Immediately, yeah.
You feel me? Our issue is the outside of the immediacy. So like the marketing efforts, we don't put as much into it, especially as what we used to when we first came out. So with that, it's like consistency as far as sales and everything, it's not there. So we're looking to make that more consistent. We're looking to just revamp the whole like dropping the inventory process. So as far as like dropping things for specialized times, running specials, but that definitely all goes back to marketing. We're gonna have to put our heads down and really set some time, set some schedules. It might be a little tougher because Sal's having a second kid, like I said. Shout out
Congratulations
Bryce.
to my boy.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Sal, man.
Yeah. So you know, we gonna find a way though. We're within like this year, we definitely gonna figure that shit out.
All right, yeah. And then you know what's crazy too? The marketing tactics you're doing for stand-up, you can also apply it to Sunshine too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all niggas need, like, I do edits and shit.
Yeah.
So that's when I edit the podcast, this is all me. So
Hell
if
yeah,
y'all need
that's
some
what's
like
up.
clips for reels and shit,
Yeah.
I can do that for y'all easily, free
I
of charge.
appreciate that. Appreciate that.
For sure, man. So you're pretty dynamic, my nigga. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing you wearing them fucking suits on Instagram. What the hell's going on? You got any jobs? Like, these suits be clean as fuck, though. Them shits be like, hey, that nigga be in the mirror. That nigga
40 hours a week, nigga.
that nigga be in the mirror with the phone like this, bro. Just. You feel what I'm saying?
Clean,
my
clean,
dog, bro. Like, hey, man.
Images, everything.
For sure.
So you got a sales position now? Is that a sales position?
It's not sales exactly, but it's a sales and marketing position, you could say.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, I work with I do face-to-face fundraising for nonprofits.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So like major nonprofits. You feel me? Big shit. And it's really dope because like we're really making an impact out there. Yeah, I'm in the suit because I want to look nice and I'm representing these nonprofits, but also like it's for me.
For
like
sure.
yeah, we could wear our little, shorts and just the t-shirt, the nonprofit tee or
For
whatever.
sure.
But
For sure.
I want to, look nice, feel nice, everything like that. Like
For
I
sure.
like what I'm doing.
Nah, for sure, man. You gotta love what you're doing, bro. And
Exactly.
and like I say, them suits be nice, bro. I be like, God damn, this the third suit I done seen this nigga wear with a different tie. This nigga's real.
This nigga.
You know, some niggas get a suit,
shit
they wear the
is
same
lit.
motherfucking tie for like
Let
two
me
times.
tell y'all something. This nigga don't iron his clothes, alright? He don't iron his fucking clothes.
That's one
My
thing.
dog gonna get up and throw that bitch on and go straight to work. You feel what I'm saying?
Throw that bitch on.
Throw that bitch straight on and go straight to work. You
The
feel
shit
what
is
I'm saying?
on me, ain't it?
Yeah, it's
I'm
on, though.
wearing it.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah. Forget about the rest.
Nah, this nigga be posting these pictures on IG. He be posting to the camera like,
Yeah.
y'all niggas see me, right?
You
Yeah.
see what it is?
Yeah,
Bob.
hey.
Shout out all my niggas who hop out of bed, don't turn the iron on. They
Why
turn
fuck
their
with this
swag
nigga?
on, but not the iron.
Why I fuck with this nigga? He raw. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if it's what you see is what you get with, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
Straight
bro.
up, bro. It ain't no
Transparent,
Yeah,
bro. I'm right here.
So I kind of like when I don't know who said it. I think it was Kevin Hart, I believe, I think you said it too. Kevin Hart was in the elevator with somebody. I forgot his name. Was it Marlon Wayne? He said,
Oh yeah, it wasn't Kevin Hart. It was Deion Cole. Deion
Okay,
Cole was
yeah.
in the elevator
He a
with
funny
Damian
nigga.
Wayans.
Yeah.
That's my favorite comedian. And he was like, he was saying he seen Damian Wayans in the elevator, and he was like, Damian Wayans was looking sad. You feel what I'm saying? So he said, damn, what's going on with you, Damian Wayans? Like, bro, like I'm retiring from comedy. So Deion was like, well, he's like, bro, I don't have an opinion anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everything I say as a comedian nowadays is gonna get me like either canceled or it's gonna be backfire. So he said, bro, like I don't have an opinion no more. So like, how do you feel like on today's climate of super sensitive, like the super sensitive like era we in right now with comedy? Like, 'cause it's like you can't even be a comedian nowadays.
Yeah, for real. But that's why Dave Chappelle is.
the GOAT.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
like,
yeah.
he don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
He said some wild
Imagine
shit,
the keys
bro.
of comedy era today, like with Steve Harvey, the prime Bernie Mac. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
I ain't scared of
You
you
feel what I'm saying? Like, come on.
He was like, oh, in the 4-year-old, he homosexual. Ain't no boy walking around like this. Ain't no boy walking around like
Give me some bacon cookie.
He said it so funny. I had to ask him again. I said, "What? You go get some milk and cookies?"
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you're sensitive, you don't have a sense of humor.
That's true. That's
Like
true.
that's what
That's
it is.
good.
Because there's no real in between with it. It's not like, oh, that's too far, because no one is name dropping a specific person and just shitting on one thing, one person.
Right.
Like, it's not about that.
Right, and it's crazy to me because you're walking that line, bro. It's a line. So like that line that you walk, my nigga, like you say one thing out of pocket. Like say for instance, like Dave Chappelle in the transgender community.
I mean, fuck him.
Like
Like, what are you
I said, this
talking about?
podcast come for everybody who's here. For the whole show, you know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, they have the right to say fuck Dave Chappelle, right?
Right.
So we have the right to say fuck y'all.
That's
Exactly.
true.
What
That's
the
true.
like? What are you
That's
talking
true.
about?
Exactly. And you know
It's
what
a
we talked
two-way
about
street.
on the last? Who the fuck getting arrested? You hear that shit?
Yeah.
Coming for Nani.
Hey,
I just.
hey, so we were just taught on the other podcast episode. Fuck man, now I lost my train of thought because you talk about the officer really arrested. Can you imagine the officer coming to take my cat? Can you imagine that?
For this cat.
Like little paw handcuffs.
Yeah, she's abandoned children in the streets.
Yeah, man. Now I can't fucking remember what I was about to say, man. The segment's fucked up now. Thanks, Nate.
I didn't do anything.
You did everything.
You get noise complaints for your cat. That's
Shit
wild.
lame, bro. Shit is lame. I'm almost out of here. Fuck this place, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. You gonna see a whole new background. But like, what's going on? I'm gone. I moved.
All right, mansion or penthouse.
Yeah, huh? I can't. I'm trying to get like you, bro. I'm trying to get like you, boy. I'm trying to get like you. That boy pulled up in a Lambo.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But just like the sensitivity, like when it comes to like, having an opinion and shit, have you noticed like, social media has elevated this shit? And we were just talking last podcast, now I remember motherfucker, the motherfuckers who are born from like 1998 to like 2001, like it's just annoying, the John Morants of the world, you know what I'm saying?
Weirdo.
And just weird, bro. Cause we were talking about John Morant last episode. I don't even want to get back into that shit. That shit was just retarded, ain't it?
Yeah,
Demetrius, what's his name again? Like, what the fuck?
Demetrius.
The opiates or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That John Moran shit is funny because he, it's just,
wanna
there's
make
not a lot to
headlines,
say
bro.
to that. Yeah, exactly.
You wanna
I
make
grew up
headlines.
with
You know
kids
what to
like that. There's not a lot to say about that.
Yeah,
I be
man.
damn, I let a nigga like that up on me.
He's fucking up his opportunity. He had the little gun from the shit with Eddie Murphy. The
Come
shit
on,
that
bro.
he shot.
Oh,
What's her name?
Boomerang?
Toe it.
Oh no.
David Stern.
Yeah, Harlem Nights. He
Harlem
had
Nights.
that shit.
You big bitch.
Yeah.
David
Yeah, I like that movie,
Stern.
bro.
David Stern's still in business, bro. His career's done, right? His career's done. I don't think Gilbert Arenas brought a gun.
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas still had a career after that.
Right,
They
he
can't
was
do
suspended
too much.
without pay for a year.
Yeah,
but
that's
what
in the
this
locker
nigga-
room.
Correct.
John Morant was just with some bitches in his car or some
It'd
shit.
be a couple months, bro. It'd be a
Yeah.
couple months. Like I ain't gonna count. Like doing shit like that, and then what he's been doing and allegations. I don't even think there like if any allegations. Keep in mind, it's a job. NBA is a job. You feel me? Any allegations of you even like associated with violence with a gun,
Yeah.
all that shit's getting written down. Like, oh, he did that. Oh, yeah. Let me get that live social. Yeah, all right, yeah. 4 months, fuck, nigga. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Without pay. But still, you see how Nike just came out and said, they supporting that he's getting his mental health right.
Hell yeah.
All goes back to mental health, huh?
I mean, that's money right there.
I think I was watching a YouTube video where somebody made a point of like when you grow up, and this is why I like Lil Wayne, right? Wayne has been famous since he was 11. You seen Wayne get in trouble for certain things, but it wasn't like goofy shit like this nigga doing, right? And they were talking about like when you not from money and you get money and you're not like used to it.
Yeah.
It comes a point where it's like that is a mental health concern too.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right.
But look what Charlamagne said. Like, I remember when Charlamagne was talking about like when Chief Keef first came out. And he was like, "Bro, money don't change you. It just amplifies who you already are." You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
You just have this is who he is. Oh, the weirdo. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Tremetrius.
Nah, real
Tremetrius.
shit. I mean,
It's
look
like,
at
come on.
Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges is like a street nigga, right? Come on. But yeah, he beat up on women. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how street is that? And
it's true.
Like it runs the gamut with these NBA players. A lot of these niggas talk shit. Like a lot of these niggas talk shit. A lot of these niggas is probably really about some shit. A lot of them are bench players who don't get the same limelight as Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? Just not as stupid.
Also, the people around you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm thinking about when
it's the people around you for sure.
Remember DeMarcus Cousins was playing damn, it was DeMarcus Cousins. He was playing against Zach Randolph.
Yeah.
Zach Randolph was like, nigga,
that nigga was still on Memphis.
Zach Randolph was like, nigga, the bullies get bullied in my hood. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, something in my head just saying like, this is ignorant as fuck. You feel what I'm saying?
And Zebo is dead ass though.
Yeah,
because he was
Zebo
that
was that life.
silent. Yeah, that silent. Like,
was
what
about
are
that.
you
He was
talking about?
Like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Zebo
bullies
done
in my
fought.
hood. Nigga, like,
He done fought in games. He done threw punches in two-piece niggas. So yeah, bro. Like this, just the difference. Like Zebo's not gonna do stupid
He
shit.
was still on the team in Memphis with John Morant.
Oh,
Stop
man.
that fuck shit, man.
Yeah, Zebo would have pulled him to the
Yeah,
side. Like, yo, what the
homie
fuck are you
chill, like,
doing?
you tripping, bro.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
nigga-
shit.
that
They
nigga
like the second youngest team in the league, right? Like
Yeah.
I know we the youngest. Okay, so we the
Yeah.
youngest. They one of the youngest teams.
Tracy
in the league.
McGrady
That's-
said it, bro. Tracy McGrady was on the podcast with Gilbert Arenas, and he was saying, you know who need a vet in their locker room? Motherfucking Memphis, bro. He said, I don't know what the fuck is going on in there, bro. They need a vet in there
Them niggas
ASAP.
listen to Young Boy before and after every game.
Fuck that nigga Dylan
There's
Brooks,
not
bro.
much you can do there. Yeah.
You know that nigga got 16 technicals?
Dylan Brooks.
He's suspended, bro.
All he do is
Suspended
talk
2
shit.
games. He didn't do that, bro. You didn't see the play where he hit Donovan Mitchell on the nuts? Like, why the fuck he
yeah,
doing that,
yeah.
bro?
No, like you calling Shannon Sharp one of the greatest football players ever to play the game. A regular pedestrian. You don't have no hardware, nigga. You have no heart. Dylan Brooks, you are the definition of a role player. Go stand in the corner, shoot threes, and play defense.
Know
You feel
your
what
role
I'm
and
saying?
shut your mouth.
Shut your ass up.
I knew he was a bitch when he started talking.
Let's not get it twisted. John Morant's a superstar in this league.
That's what I said. Yeah, he's a superstar. But
You feel what I'm saying? But it's like,
But this is what I'm saying here, Ant, is the example that he's setting. Like, that's a motherfucker that that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, these jits from that generation are annoying, bro. Like, and we have to deal with it coming in. They got no respect. Raw Wade said it. He hate how these niggas talk. He hate how these niggas move. They don't got no respect. It's as simple as that, bro.
This shit is like damn. It's like the fucking one movie with the Waynes where Baby Boy or some shit like that, where the little nigga is taking care. Oh no, Don't Be a Menace. I'm bugging.
Oh, right,
Don't Be
yeah.
a Menace.
Yeah.
his dad is a little nigga.
Yeah.
Dad younger than his son.
Both John Morant and T Morant need to get their ass beat.
For sure.
Somebody need to bring a belt to them niggas.
For
Yeah,
sure,
how Kodak
for sure.
do it. But somebody need to fucking.
I'm
whip
sure
their
you would
ass.
love that.
No
Yeah.
disrespect. When I'm looking at T. Morant, bro, it's like
Usher.
he enjoying the limelight more than he's actually like
Nigga look like
being
Usher.
involved as a father. You feel what I'm
Hell
saying? Like,
yeah.
bro, like
He along for the ride.
you along for the ride, bro. You need to talk to your child, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
And that's why I said last episode, we don't know what his upbringing is like. Right?
He
We don't
take
know.
me as, I ain't gonna lie, T Morant take me as a nigga who was kinda there for Ja. So like now that Ja made it, it's like Ja not gonna X him out, but like
Well,
he
to be
feel like he
honest-
don't have no place to tell Ja anything.
I forgot what I was watching, but he was actually helping Ja train. Like his dad was training. that nigga.
Okay.
Like so he was involved. He was
Okay,
involved because
cool.
how his hops is.
Yeah.
You got to see, like, I think it was like a college documentary
Further.
type shit. It was on YouTube.
He like, oh,
he had that nigga like how he
that's
had that
my
nigga
girl.
jumping. Yeah.
That's my hop step.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole bag is like his dad and then
Okay,
some of
okay.
his and shit. So it was an interesting watch, bro. I fucked with it. But you know, as far as like, you know, stand-up comedy events, you know, Sunshine Ventures Club and shit like that, you just gotta keep that shit going. All of us, you know what I'm saying? This nigga get never needed help clothing back off the ground, right? This nigga has fallen off the edge of the earth.
I'm getting
Never
money.
needed help?
I'm getting money, bro.
This
That's
nigga
what I'm
needs
saying.
some help.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what told me. Like, I
Nah,
had photo shoot
yeah.
and everything. Like,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
making bread, bro, but it's like
He got
I
a
think my
heat
attention
press.
so-
He got a heat press at the crib just sitting.
I sold that shit. I've been sold
See,
that
see
shit.
what I'm talking about? Why? You gotta get this
We just
nigga.
talking about his ass. My
I mean,
mind.
bro, you could have the heat press, but you need a little kid to work the shit.
No, he had everything.
I had everything.
He had everything. He had shirts, bro. When the Heat was in the finals, the bubble run,
Oh,
he
you
made me a Tyler
champion
Hero shirt,
That's hilarious.
and then we had
That nigga
lost.
called me. That nigga say, "I'm coming to get it now." You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
And he
fold it up for
promoting
me
that
and
shit
put it in the
and
bag.
everything.
You feel what I'm
This
saying,
nigga,
bro?
bro, like disappointed in you. Let you know.
No,
right
it's
now.
not that. I would say it was, that's why I love trial and error. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, the equipment I need now to take me to the next level. Like, and like I say, nah, bro, I'm getting money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my mind's focused on other things besides the clothing line. So that's just something in the back thought of my head that's going to happen. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure,
Yeah,
man.
Jewish money.
But like I say to all my
Sure, something like that.
to all my short kings, you know what I'm saying? Make them laugh. What do you say, Judgy? What was the quote again?
Hey, if she laugh and giggle, then cheeks can jiggle.
Right. All my short kings, 5'7" and below.
Shit.
Yeah.
And if you, I mean, yeah, make them laugh. If you want them to come back, though, you gotta do them a little more than that. You might gotta trick a little.
I hate what a bitch. I love what a bitch tell me. You know, you the first dude that made me laugh. Like, how are you lying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna give me the pussy or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's running game on you? The first dude that made me laugh. I'm not lying. You gonna give me this pussy or what? That's the question.
Run game on me.
Try to run game on me.
Bro, man, be making the funniest face I've ever seen.
Buddy, ho.
Yeah.
That's the
But
thing. Like,
you had one more question. He wanted me to add this topic as far as like paying for pussy. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to talk about this his topic. You feel what I'm saying? He wanted your take on it. But you know, there's niggas out here. I think I just seen a quote. The fact he brought it up, I just seen some shit like the nigga said.
No, he said no. Benji had this shit. Benji had it.
No. It was a quote on Instagram. The nigga had said, what he said?
Shout out to my nigga Nico, man. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out Nico.
Shout out Nico.
Yeah.
But he said he paid for pussy because it's not like he don't have the time to be finessing the draws off. He said I got more money than time or some shit like that.
Money and time.
So he got more money than time. Like,
I mean, that's cool with that. Like, the bitch that you want to finesse the drawers off, she probably don't sell pussy. So, like, you feel me? It might, you know, they kind of don't make sense. But I'm all for paying pussy as long as it's not over $250. I'm not paying more than $250 for no pussy.
Hey, some niggas out here doing worse. They gotta buy Louis and designer.
Yeah.
Before the bitch even let them sniff the pussy, like.
I'll trick on you for a day, but I'm getting the pussy that night. But yeah, up front, like cash on counter, I'm not paying more than $250.
go ahead, bro. Your take. It's your topic, nigga.
Like I say, bitch, I will take you out to dinner.
There you go.
I will buy you something to eat.
Exactly.
But look, bitch, you ain't getting this money in your hand. You feel what I'm saying? I'm all for it.
So
you feel what I'm saying? Let me tell you something.
You tricking at that point.
I'm a real street nigga. You feel what I'm saying? This the thing about it. Like, we all paying some type of way. Because we paying to take these bitches to the movie. We paying, like, the shit we pay for is on layaway. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bitch, these installment payments. Within these two payments, within, you know, us niggas, like, when we meet a female, my expectation, if I like a bitch, like, me personally, I'm giving you a month until I get that ass. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving you a month.
That's tricking.
Like, it's tricky, but it's okay. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. I'll give you a month.
I'm transparent.
Tricking is like, you like this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Paying for pussy is like, look, okay, I don't like you like that, but you got a nice body.
I still like her.
You feel
I
what I'm
met
saying?
her at the club.
Yeah, okay.
I liked what she was doing there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more. She's gonna fucking drive to me or Uber to me.
Yeah.
And then boom, it's bop bop bop.
Are you paying for the Uber?
No, she's gonna do that.
Okay.
That's all on her. It's bop bop bop, and then you know,
Yeah.
send off. But like, you can still have a relationship with somebody like that. You can still be friends and shit.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
One thing, you know, shout out to Bar Done. You feel what I'm saying? Consistent pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing
Consistent
about it.
pussy.
Consistency. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm
heard that from
consistent
him. You feel what I'm
with
saying? As long as
pussy.
it's consistent, it's okay. You feel what I'm saying? It's okay as long as it's consistent. He knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
So
But
it's
yeah.
$250 for the week. Cause once again, I'm not paying more than $250.
I've never.
She like me,
hey,
so
it's
she can come back.
Oh, this
Listen, man,
250. How are you
that's
breaking
not what
it?
he talking about. I know he talking about. I have never paid for no pussy ever in my life.
I have.
He can
I know what he's
40
talking
ball
about.
every day.
I know what he's talking about.
Here's 40.
Who
Here's
said I
40.
have? Was that you?
I have.
Said.
Oh, you say that?
Well, it does worse when you test a bitch. How you doing? Oh, I'm not good. Trying to pay my phone bill. Oh,
I'm gonna leave you over there in that little.
I got 40.
That you
Oh, you got 40? Yeah, but how you finna get it? You know what I'm saying? That's the type of
That's what you do. Like, yeah,
bring it here. Yeah.
I can't stand it, bro. He be like, hey, I'm just checking in on you, man. What's good?
Hey, I'm just checking in.
By the way, we watching Naruto.
Nigga, Naruto,
the same
right,
guy
right.
since, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna end it just like that because this nigga's out of here, you know what I'm saying? He gotta piss. But everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is a double podcast weekend, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Benji, fella is here, you feel me?
Sure, Mr. Will pay for it.
You know what I mean? Mr. Will pay for it right here. We out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we will pay. You know what I'm saying?